Greetings to you, my subscribers and Simply Chess lovers. You are on the ChessFan channel and this video features the 12th round game of the 2024 Candidates Tournament winner Dommaraju Gyukes against Nijat Abasov, White. The tournament took place in 2 rounds with 8 participants from April 3 to April 23, 2024 in Toronto, Canada. This was the final stage of a series of tournaments to determine the challenger who will play with the current world champion, Chinese chess player, world champion in classics Ding Liren. This video shows the moves that took place in the game, and the options are only mentioned. For particularly thoughtful fans, there is the opportunity to consider all the options separately. d2 d4, knight g8 f6, c2 c4, e7 e6, knight b1 c3, bishop f8 b4, queen d1 c2, h7 h6, knight g1 f3, c7 c5, d4 captures c5, e3 2, Nimzo Indian, classical, 4qc2 4, 0-0. Knight b8 a6, g2 g3, knight a6 captures c5, bishop f1 g2. White has an edge. Knight c5 e4. Castling king side. Knight e4 captures c3. b2 captures c3. Bishop b4 c5. e2 e4. Number. Knight f6 h7. e4 e5. Rook a8 b8. Knight f3 d2. Next e4 is good for white. b7 b6. Knight d2 e4. Aiming for nx c5. Bishop c8 b7. h2 h4. Queen d8 c7. Rook f1 d1. Bishop b7 captures e4. Queen c2 captures e4. Castling king side. Bishop c1 f4. Rook f8 d8. No text 5309. Rook d1 d2. Knight h7 f8. h4 h5. b6 b5. c4 captures b5. Rook b8 takes on b5. Bishop g2 f1. Rook b5 b6. Rook a1 d1. Rook d8 b8. a2 a4. Rook b6 b3. Rook d2 d3. Rook b3 a3. Rook d3 f3. Queen c7 c6. Queen e4 captures c6. d7 captures c6. Rook f3 d3. Rook a3 captures a4. Bishop f1 g2. Rook a4 a2. Rook d1 d2. Rook a2 takes on d2. Rook d3 captures d2. Rook b8 c8. Bishop g2 e4. a7 a5. Bishop e4 c2. g7 g5. h5 takes on g6. Knight f8 captures g6. King g1 g2. King g8 g7. Bishop c2 a4. Knight g6 e7. c3 c4. Rook c8 b8. Hoping for rb4 black converts the advantage convincingly. Rook d2 a2. Bishop c5 b4. King g2 f3. Rook b8 d8. Bishop f4 e3. Number no text 110472. Rook d8 d3. King f3 e2. Rook d3 c3. c4 c5. Number. Knight e7 d5. Rook a2 c2. Rook c3 captures c2. Bishop a4 takes on c2. Endgame. KBN. A5 A4. King E2 D3. A4 A3. Bishop C2 B3. King G7 G6. Threatens to win with NX E3. Bishop E3 D4. King G6 G5. Black is clearly winning. King D3 C4. Bishop B4 E1. King C4 D3. King G5 G4. Bishop B3 D1. King G4 G5. Bishop D1 B3. King G5 F5. King D3 C4. King F5 E4. Bishop B3 D1. A3 A2. White must now prevent BX F2. F2 F3. King E4 F5. Bishop D1 C2. King F5 G5. Bishop C2 B3. Bishop E1 takes on G3. Bishop B3 takes on A2. H6 H5. Weighted error value, white equals 0.26, precise, / black equals 0.11, very precise. Nijat Abasov admitted defeat. Bravo, Dommaraju.